Today's topic, the three most powerful words in sales. The three most powerful words in sales. I mean, these days with Google, everybody's got access to all the damn information they ever want, right? But the problem is this, getting access to the information is fine, but being able to put it together and use it and implement it to create and make a decision, that takes some darn skill. Alzira, thank you for watching. Shabana, thank you very much. And Yola, good to see you too. Wow, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Yola, copy cuppa. All right, I digress. Get back on topic, Peter. So, hi Lynette, thank you for coming too. So these days, yes, information is everywhere and everyone can get it. It's pretty cheap, right? But how to use it is more important. And that's the role of many people in sales, to be quite frank with you, right? But the problem is this. We've been brought up to feel and to think that if you can't give a quick decision on something, then you lose credibility, you lose leadership, you lose competency and all this sort of stuff, right? And really, we used to go, and people still do, and sometimes I'm guilty of it still, go to great lengths to hide any gaps I might have in my knowledge. Now, I don't do it really anymore, but I actually was guilty of doing it about a month ago, and I had to give myself a smack on the head, right? But many people do this. They do not want people to know that they don't know everything. That's the point, because they then think and they fear that people will think they are less than adequate, less than professional, not the person they wanted to deal with, etc., etc. Well, I can tell you, you doing this, how would you say this? You rushing in and giving a decision, right, and giving information that you don't really know 100%, okay? In other words, you are reducing the amount of accuracy you're giving in order to give an immediate answer. That can come back and bite you. That can really come back and bite you. Do not do that. Instead, I would suggest and I would recommend that you use the following three most powerful words in sales. Any idea what you think I'm talking about? The three most powerful words in sales. It's called, I don't know. I don't know. You've got to get used to the fact that you can say these words without losing credibility, without losing authority, without losing anything. To be quite frank with you, this week I was attending a conference, an online conference, and all of a sudden I got asked not one but a series of questions. They were so unbelievably complicated, I truly had trouble trying to understand what the question was. And when I finally worked out what the question was, I didn't have a clue. I really didn't have a clue what the answer was. So I had, what could I do? The only thing I knew I could do, be darn honest, right? I told them, I'm really sorry, I don't know. And to be frank with you, I haven't got a clue. But this is what happened when I did that. And it happened on 3 different occasions in the same darn meeting, right? Now you would think, wow, they would lose confidence, they would lose everything in you. But no, the reverse happened. By admitting to the fact that I didn't know, first of all, right in front of them, I actually wrote down the question. I actually wrote it down and said to them, let me check this out for you. I just didn't say, I'll look into it for you. When they saw me writing it down, they knew I was interested in helping them. They could see that I was genuine. And secondly, by admitting the fact I didn't know, right, it actually built trust with them. Now, I didn't plan all this to happen. It came as a shock to me. And the most difficult thing I had was actually trying to understand what the question was, let alone not knowing what the answer was, right? I mean, I'm not a technical boffin, I can tell you. So anyway, I'm just sharing that story with you because if you are in a sales situation and you don't know the answer, I would strongly recommend you say, I don't know, but let me find out for you and let them see you write it down rather than just say, I'll find out for you in words, okay? Don't do that because it's like you're fobbing people off, all right? So that's my simple message. But I've got a few things to add for you. One of the things that's important is this. Your ego can stop you from doing this, okay? It really can stop you from doing this. And that's pretty darn sad, because unfortunately, if you are simply going to be forced because of your ego to give half-baked or 75% accurate messages and information, right, then you're going to be like an escaped convict, always looking over your shoulder, waiting for someone to catch up with you about, to be quite frank with you, the lies that you've been giving to people. Because that's basically what it is. You have been giving not 100% accurate, not 100% truth. So you'll be looking over your shoulder, and I'll tell you, sooner or later, it will catch up with you. So if your ego's in the road, give your ego a talking to, put it on one side and say, let's be sure of ourselves. Let's show some humility. Let's show some honesty here and share with people the simple fact that you don't know. If you ever caught in that situation, I would strongly recommend that you do that. Please, please do that for yourself. And let me conclude by saying this. When you let go of the idea that you don't have to be a know-it-all and a smart ass, right? Because that's what you're trying to do. Otherwise, when you let go of that idea, you open yourself up to a far better level of engagement, not just with your prospect, but also with everyone in contact with you, okay? You will find that you will be perceived as far more authentic, far more, you'll have a much more satisfying experience with people, including your sales prospects. It'll be much more productive for you and much more profitable. Simply by accepting the fact you don't know it all and saying out loud to people, I don't know. Lynette, Stefania, Yola, Alzira, Panjak, I hope that message hangs in there with you. It's extremely important and extremely powerful, okay? Because it's not just honesty, you're defeating your darn ego. You're pushing your ego aside in order to be humble and accept the fact that you don't know and share that fact, okay?